Hello and welcome to the Trample Back Podcast, episode 77. I'm Gary.
I'm John.
Get back to the original way, come on.
He's Chris and he's John.
Thanks, fucking textbook.
You seem awful.
Do you know what? I was waiting on you, after being stung a couple of weeks, I was waiting you going, hello, I'm Gary Black. This week I have John Walker and Chris Conroy.
I feel my way works better.
But you, as the host, you should initially be putting us at ease. We're sitting here tense like fucking ferrets waiting to go down a hole. Just primed.
A tense ferret?
Like a tense ferret waiting to chase a rabbit and then ultimately get smoked out myself when I don't want it to come out the hole. This week I'm joined by two tense ferrets.
Two tenths ferrets?
Two tense. Two tense ferrets.
Oh, two tenths ferrets? I thought you said two tenths.
No, 2/10 ferret.
2/10 of a ferret. Slip a couple of claws.
20%. Right, I'm Chris. Fucking hate the intros now. Right, who's the...
Rick Dickinson.
Tricky Ricky Dickinson?
As you'll all know.
That's one of those first name, second name.
Aye.
He's Dickie Dickinson.
Dickie Dickinson.
Oh, that's horrible.
Do you know my mum used to work with a guy called Richard Plum and his nickname was Dickie Damson? It's a cracking nickname, isn't it? Dickie Damson. And he used to... there was a couple of cracking... there was a guy who had a middle dig, and I think he was Wally Curtains. Just with the big middle dig. And then there was a big heavy guy, and they called him... they called him Moby Pie Shop. They called him Pie Shop, but then it was Mobile Pie Shop, Moby Pie Shop, and then see when his wife started working in the same office...
Is it a lady pie shop?
No, it was Pie and Paella. Just sometimes you go through a fucking cracking run. Nicknames.
I feel I have a big regret in my life. I've never had a nickname.
Big Gash Blaze?
That doesn't count. That was a terrible gig in Newcastle.
So you ever had the nickname, John?
I don't think so. When I moved through to Cumbernauld, nobody ever called anyone by their second name. Now this really annoys a lot of my friends. So I met Scott Frame, William Beatty, who both listen to the podcast.
Frame and Beatty?
Frame and Beatty. But they don't get called that, they get called Willie and Scott by their pals.
Right.
So everyone hates this, that I do this, but it's just a natural thing.
What, you call them Frame and Beatty? They hate that. They want to be called.
They don't. I've never said anything other, but they say you're the only person that does that to me, and now all your friends do it to me as well.
Right. But
I've came from Linwood where I was Walker. My cousin Craig Watson was Watson.
You're talking about Linwood as if it's fucking Compton. I lived in Linwood with my cousin, Wee Drizzle.
But we were all the same. It was Hillman, Lawson, Whitey.
B-Rock.
Straight out of Linwood.
Not one of us dropped an album. Not one.
No. Two of them died of AIDS. Pouring my Diet Coke out now for Easy B. From the Linwood.
But mine was Walker. That was all I ever got was Walker.
My school pals all call me Chrissy.
Because your brother was Conroy?
No, he get called Kid.
That's a very British thing though. It's put a Y at the end of your name or the surname, is it not? Or O.
Well, Conroy.
So it's Johnny,
Walkery.
Walker.
Blackie.
My little brother's
Gary,
Blackie.
Gary.
Everybody knew, but sometimes I meet sort of new people and they just revert to call me Chrissy fucking Conroy.
There's actually, when I say I didn't have a nickname, there's a large group of my friends that refer to me exclusively as Gary Black.
It is one of those names, like John Gavin's a name like that.
You have to say both.
Aye, Gary Black. That's like the bass player for In Excess, Gary Beers, and they once spelt his name incorrectly on liner notes. One with 2 R's and one with 1 R, and his full mention on the liner note was Gary Beers, and he just changed his name to Gary Beers. If you Google Gary Beers, it comes up the guy for NXS, and it's not a spell mistake. That is so Gary Black. Rick Dickinson. Who the fuck was Tricky Ricky Dicky?
He designed the Spectrum.
The home computer.
Yes.
So he's the man.
There's people of a certain I think Clive Sinclair initially came up with the concept and everything, but the actual keyboard and the sort of mini rainbow and the square keys, the almost sort of German Bauhaus. I'm saying that as if I didn't just pick it up off the BBC website.
Do you want to hear a terribly boring
John had
fact?
his hand up there, by the way.
Do you want to hear a terribly boring fact about keyboards?
Right.
You know, QWERTY, the way it's set up,
Yeah.
is actually wrong.
Yeah.
It's not effective.
Yep.
It's to slow you down.
It's to slow you down.
So that the typewriter arms, if
There
you type
is
too fast,
there is
the typewriter
there is
arms
better
will hit each
ways
other.
for the letters to be set up, and in Japan they do this. They have it set up in the way that's quickest for you to type based on the words.
Welcome to the section we are now calling John Walker's Facts You Already Knew.
It's quite a well-known fact, John, sorry.
Well, do you know what? I would like to challenge that and find out how many people that listen to this podcast knew that. I think it will be less than 50%.
I heard,
I think we've already spoken about it in a previous podcast.
and it's 33%.
Well, Gary, we both know that I don't listen to this podcast.
See, I heard it was because the typing pools were typing too quick.
Yeah.
They were
And
used
making
to,
mistakes.
No, they were having to pay them more. They were paid by the...
No, it was the arms of the typewriters were not springing back quick enough, and the next arm was
Were hitting them.
and they were jamming typewriters because they were typing too quickly.
See? I didn't know this. I found this out like 2 weeks ago. And everyone I've told until you two cunts have went, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but we're smart bastards.
But also, please never tell me things like that again.
Sometimes you remember things and going, did I remember that? Did I know that in this life?
When Conroy was a secretary.
Did I know that in this life? Seriously, Gary, turn your phone off. How
Sorry,
rude.
I know.
It is really rude.
No, don't move it. Don't move it further away.
Can't believe I'm getting reprimanded.
First thing I do is airplane mode. First thing.
I switched mine off, took the battery out and put them in separate pockets. Jason Bourne style. Who's messaging you? What's so so important?
My mum.
How about she?
She's good. She said say hello to Chris.
Yeah, shout out to Jacqueline.
She was saying the other day that she was listening to an episode and she said it was almost as funny as the episode she was on.
she gave Shannon the row
Aye.
about the parking, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Or was it pedestrians? Oh, jeez, I'm getting a cold chill just thinking about that. Yeah, the episode I liked the best was the one I was in.
Hi, Mum. Please stop listening to this. It makes me feel really uncomfortable.
I would also like to thank my mum for never supporting anything I do.
Mate, you've never moved out? That woman has at best ever had an 80% capacity full fridge just for you kicking off your shoes, complaining about there being some postage where you normally kick your shoes, then going to the fridge with two non-matching football socks on, and then going, "Is there nothing left to eat, Mum?
Did you eat the last cheese slice?
Oh, they were my sausages. I tell you when you got them, after you finished work, when you brought them in and cooked them, I said, they're my sausages." She never came to my gigs. She doesn't like the bands I like. She never wears that Cortinas hoodie.
How's your mum, Chris?
Oh, tremendous. Just tiny and bitter and funny.
Did you go to the march yesterday?
No, not remember she went to the last one.
Aye.
Do you know what, I was thinking about going to that one, but it just feels a bit early. I think everybody's going for the independence thing too early. I don't. Do you know? Is that us? Have we done? Is that the celebrity death this week?
He did a computer that people are too young to remember mostly.
But I wanted to talk about the Internet of Things and how how he's working encroached in our lives today. And
Then go.
Then do it.
Not your stuff was better. Your stuff that was talking about the march. That there was a big for the people that don't live in Scotland
And have the news blanked out from them.
Aye. There was a big march in Glasgow yesterday. I've heard 20,000, 30,000, 40,000.
90,000 was one I heard.
Was it? Were they walking to Seville?
No, that was the SNP that tweeted that out.
90.
Yeah, so that's where I'm getting a bit of the biased media, unbiased media. But you've just told a lie because people were going, no, there's like 10, 20,000 out.
It was taking 30 minutes for them to walk through spaces like, see the video I seen, at Charing Cross, where you cross the motorway, from Woodlands Road onto Sucky Hall Street. For local knowledge, I can get you the postcodes. But it's a wee bottleneck, but it took them 30 minutes to get through there. But I think it's too early.
Do you not think marches during Saturday afternoon were the wrong thing to do to try and gain support?
I think there's that much going on in city centres. Like, see, now in Glasgow, I don't know so much about Edinburgh. There's cycle races, there's men's 10Ks, there's women's 10Ks, and they're all pumped into Sunday mornings. Did they pick that time just because it was more visual?
Yes. That is what it is, yes. So for me, it really bugged me because I thought, I mean, I wasn't here, but I thought if I'd been driving, that's all it would take for me to swing to a no vote. It's been stuck at Charing Cross for 40 minutes.
Mate, that's why any time I'm in a voting booth, I never tick the box that says Orange Walk. So that really catchy tunes, but they have made me too late for too many lunch appointments.
The other thing that I would say in defence of, see, unionist idiots, they were trying to show a massive group and say, look at these guys, this is a typical unionist. It was the same photo of five guys, one of them with a Union Jack,
from
different angles. It was the same. Let's not get the same five guys.
It was also the same five guys as the one we were at in 2014. It was the same guys standing in the same order as that one as well.
Well, he's empty checked. They're not just homeless.
What they probably actually did to pick it was because Rangers were playing.
Yeah, there was a few sort of fan group sort of sweatshirts and things, but you're kind of. You want to separate the football.
Do you want to get yes votes? Right. So what you do is see on a Saturday night, Friday night, Saturday night, set up like wee street food vendors that give out free food, and go, here's a yes kebab, here's a yes hot dog. Yeah. And if you're seeing people coming
yes
out,
kebab.
And people coming out of Subway who have maybe taken half a pill, and they're a wee bit here's a yes bottle of water.
Aye. Yes gum. Independence Coke.
Anytime somebody goes up and goes, can I tap a fag? Somebody appears and goes, there's a yes fag.
Aye.
Do you want a yes lighter?
Aye.
Just ground up, organic.
Back to after parties looking for a couple of skins, and all you can find are the ones that say, fuck the Empire.
Somebody was on we'll get to our WhatsApp chat later, but somebody was on it asking a question that's relevant to that, saying, what is the difference between street food and a food van?
£3, £4 hot dog, £7 hot dog.
That's a good question. I think people wrongly label each though, because I've definitely seen street vendors in London that are definitely like burger vans.
Right.
So,
but they say street food on the side of them.
Things like that. So there's people. Is it wheels?
I think. What's the two terms? Street food and
just a food van.
A food van.
What's the difference between street food? I think they use the term street food to sell foreign
muck. Get it off our streets.
I think you like we're having a Mexican pop up Mexican street food, where you're not going to Mexican burger van. Doesn't have the same.
Do you know what we need to do? This is off topic, right? See the chip boxes you get from burger vans. They need a bit for sauce that's separate from the chip area.
Right.
So see like a wee cut out corner that you can just pour sauce into. Because what you end up doing is putting sauce all over the chips. No, because not all of them do the lids, they just do the actual tray.
Yeah.
The tray? Okay.
So if you put the sauce, you end up in a corner with sauce that you have to then try and dip all your chips into that you can't quite get into.
Are you worried about bare chips at the bottom of your tray?
With no sauce. And you can't then go back because you've walked away.
Right.
I'm a vinegar guy rather than a sauce guy.
That's disgusting. Oh. That's absolutely disgusting.
Would you sit, Chris?
Vinegar is not... I think vinegar is only to be used as an instrument to get the salt to stick to the chips.
Do you trust the salt of what's been given? Or do you use add salt?
If you get a bowl of soup in somebody's house, do you add salt before you taste it?
No, I taste it first.
I'd add salt before I tasted it, because clearly the fucking mug that has made this is not. No, I don't.
But I never understand it. So if I get chips in a restaurant, I'll just eat the chips as they are. Lay's will have salt everywhere. I'll be like, that. It's made for you to eat now.
Aye.
Just a bit of trust.
I mean, I know Leigh says the Yoko have trampled back, but I've got to agree with her in this case.
See, if I go into my mum's and she's made me soup, and she sees me putting salt in it and pepper, putting salt, she'll say there's salt in that.
Wait, you even change your mum's soup? You said a stranger a minute ago.
No, I would do it, but
I would never ever do anything to my mum's soup. Is
do you know the other thing that my mum does see if she says, do you want a cup of coffee?
We'll salt it.
And you go, make sure you get plenty of sacks in there. She'll say milk in 2, but then give me 1 because she thinks she's looking after me. You know, and I'll be...
As if you can't taste the difference between 1 and 2 sugars.
No, but she will watch and see when I'm halfway down. She go, see, you never even knew I only put 1 sugar in that. Ah, you twisted bitch.
You look that way.
I asked for 2, you've gave me 1. What kind of fucking scarring tool is this?
Chris, ask for 4 next time.
I can eat other people's houses and they go, coffee, Chris, what you taking it? Milk in 9. I'm just sitting there with a pile of brown, wet sugar. I'm going, this is the way I like it.
You have to lick it up.
This week's sponsors are the Salt and Sugar Board. I have tried taking the different sweeteners, you know, like the wee clicky ones. No sweet X, like stevia and all that.
Ah, yes.
Stevia, because you need to get rid of that visceral weight that sugar causes round your. We're both talking about weight loss, aren't we, Gary? We're thinking about making a commitment next week, John, about bringing scales in.
Am I going to be the ref? Am I going to have to follow this?
There's no fucking point. Look at you. You're like a South African golfer that's fucking new to the scene. Going, where did this live young specimen come from?
As I'm starting off about double Chris's weight, I think it's a bit unfair, but I'll get a go.
No, I don't mean right. What if we take the weights and then we just let people know how many were up or down?
Okay,
we lost
cool.
£2 this week or £1 because I'm heavy as fuck, but I don't want to go.
I think as well, like if we put the topless before photos on to the internet, people won't be able to handle that shit.
Aye, fucking Kim Kardashian's trying to compete. Me pouring champagne into Gary's arse, bare chested.
We broke the internet.
Some people listen to this in their bed.
Some people listen to this in a bath. Remember. So in anticipation of trying to shift some weight, I went out last week and I bought a Apple Watch,
right?
To pair with my phone. I know I could have got something cheaper, but
from a petrol station.
I wanted a wee. I've been looking at them for a while and I wanted a wee treat. So 3 days into wearing it, I end up on my the inside of my left wrist.
What's that, Gary? What's that you're showing us?
It was worse. It was like the full length of my wrist. I got a big rash. I put it down to, it's a rubber band, a heat rash, just getting used to it, and that's fine. I woke up this morning and I have what looks like meningitis on my wrist. So I phoned Apple and was like, "Is this?"
Have you got an app that diagnoses meningitis?
you rub your phone over it and if it goes clear, you're fine.
To be fair to Gary, he's avoiding clogging up the NHS 24 line though.
Aye.
Well, it turns out they're
not medically trained.
The pin that holds the strap in place is a nickel alloy.
What the fuck are those child soldiers playing at? Putting nickel into the watches?
I didn't know this though. This is news to me, but everybody I've said it to already has been like, "Yo, what the fuck?" So a nickel's really apparently half the population have a nickel allergy.
I was about to say this is another John Walker fact about to come up.
All right, on you go.
Yeah, you can go, Gary, because you told me it, so it's unfair. So what was it? Half the population are allergic to nickel.
Yes.
See, that is typical of this mainstream media giving negative facts. That also means that half the population are not allergic to nickel. It's about the way we present arguments.
So
look at your other wrist, it's fucking perfect.
I know.
There's a Nickelback joke there as well.
So the suggestion of the Apple support team was to take my watch back and get my money back. There's another kind of strap you can get that doesn't have it on it, but they want £50 for it.
£50 for a nickel free.
For a nickel free. It's basically Velcro. A Velcro strap for 50 quid. So I'm waiting to hear back.
Fucking Steve Jobs will be swirling in his arm.
See if I don't get what's coming to me, i.e. a free watch or a free strap. I tell them I'll set all our podcast listeners on Apple and we'll bring them down.
Steve Jobs actually died of nickel poisoning.
Licking his watch.
He was eating coins every day. He's had so much money.
Sitting in meetings just...
For the benefit of the listeners, Chris is licking his wrist.
And it was delicious. That was creepy.
So I'll let you know how I got on if my hand falls off or whatever. But
it's lefty, isn't it? It's lefty.
Aye.
Anyway, the fucking march. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? That people...
I err towards good, but if you did it too often, it would become just the same three guys every weekend out in the street.
I sometimes say things just to be funny, right? But see that comment about the marching, holding me up in traffic, switching me to no vote, see on the wrong day, something like that would just make me go, I fucking hate this.
I read a thing...
There are better ways to do this. I don't know what they are, but marching's old. It's just annoys people.
See the march that it really wasn't affiliated to a political party. Robin McAlpine, I think he's the editor. Is it the Common Space or the Common Wheel? Common Wheel. Yeah. I think that's who Robin McAlpine is. I keep seeing memes and he looks dead serious, and then there's a quote next to him. But he was saying that for independence to be achieved, to get it, it can't be related or connected to a party. It has to be something else.
Yeah.
A sort of groundswell of people doing it on their own rather than one party or two parties pushing it. And it made a lot of sense because, see now, I don't think it would happen because, see as it's getting spoken about again, you can see these fake fucking Twitter accounts springing up on both sides. You know, somebody retweeting something, you go and have a look at their profile, 13 followers, following 262. 9 followers, following 1,000. And it's obviously a photo lifted from somewhere, and it's both sides that's doing it. And I think the people that are voting to stay as part of the UK are more vocal this time around because you're reading more and more of what they say, and fuck me, they're thick. the slide in my timeline is an absolute race to the bottom.
However, the one thing you have to do, say, and I notice this a lot, is it's definitely two-way this. The amount of times I see someone share an independence article that someone will then go, you know that it's already been disproven, and they go,
it's not fact checked.
But then they'll go, I just shared that because I seen it on an independence Facebook page.
Because it suited your narrative.
You're a fucking Mongo as well though. Like, you're the same as the person you were mocking a day ago.
See the people that voted in 2014 one way or the other. The majority of them are still going to dig their heels in and vote the same way.
I think it's...
If only out of a thing of going, well, I'm not changing my mind.
I think there's a grey area of actual crossover. So see people who weren't sure but voted no and weren't sure and voted yes. I think there's a switchover. So I know, for example, my brother and a couple of his pals. I mean, rightly or wrongly, I don't know. We're council working, so we're talking about the pensions,
keep the status
mortgage. They were like, well, everything for me is actually all right. So I'm. But then the EU came in. And it was like, well, I thought that would have helped maybe my business later on or what I do as a trade. So now I'm kind of going, well, I'm in the same. I'm in the situation I didn't want to be in. So why wouldn't I then go? I might vote the other way, and I think there's.
See if you take it out of the hands of the political parties, and people are having discussions with one another, it comes away from, well, what are we going to do? We're going to have the pound or the euro, and what about oil, and what about pensions, what about that? I think it's a moral vote. I think you need to go, do you know what? We'll figure that shit out. Because I think you need to distance yourself and get away for Westminster as a whole at any fucking cost. See, as a 32-year-old father of two, I know I'm going to take the hat, and I don't mind.
Sorry, that was you.
I could play 32. I think that you're making the choice for the generation coming up from behind, and the one ahead of us has fucking constantly. See when there was 2 dumps of snow at Christmas there, I'm like, just please, a couple of yous fucking die off. You know, just natural causes, just the cold weather. Let this swing. It's like Catholics insisting on having 14 kids each in Belfast. You need to get the demographic swing to go in your favour, and it can't take 30 years.
We're getting closer to that Chinese 1 kid law, aren't we, with Chris? That's what I'm hearing.
No, the fucking half.
No, you've said it. You've said it. Don't take it back.
No,
I'm back. I'm backing you. I'm backing you. One kid.
Let the sensible breed.
1 kid. No, don't.
No,
because they might still have idiotic children.
I think if you have 4 kids and 3 of them vote yes, that's you. You've won the election.
Right, I'm going off topic here. See with all the autonomous, driverless trucks, driverless taxis.
Even start me in that
shit. Okay, right. see if people keep having kids at 2, 3 a couple, and then going on to other relationships and having maybe 1 or 2, and you're removing the jobs. Okay, they're jobs people didn't want to do. What the fuck are people going to do? There's actually no solution.
No, sorry, Guy, you go
I was
first.
going to say, hopefully, suicide booths like that in Futurama.
What they're actually trialling now is a universal basic income in 4 areas in Scotland. They're doing it in Methil and Fife, Dundee, Edinburgh and Glasgow, because they know that so many jobs are going to be automated. But because of the neoliberalist society that we have, that system only works if people have money to consume.
Yes.
And they've done studies in London, I think, 2000.
There's full countries doing it just now. Finland are doing it.
The universal basic income.
It's like, I think it's the equivalent of like £13,000 they're doing it.
But what you say to the masses as saying we're thinking of doing this, and people's immediate reaction is going, well, do you know what? You'd be alright giving me £13,000, but you couldn't trust everybody. They would just sit in the house and drink it. But see if you didn't have to go to your fucking menial job every day, and you could, there's somebody listening to this going, do you know what? I always wanted to fucking sculpt. I wanted to get a big block of marble and I wanted to sculpt, but I have to do this job because I have to follow this neoliberalist, capitalist, have things, own things. When you fucking die, it's all away anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you don't get buried with all your shit.
Peak as you get mentioned on here when you die.
Aye, the best thing that's going to happen to you is that you've attained enough stuff that we rip the piss out of you for developing one of the most culturally aesthetic keyboards that was ever designed. God bless R.I.P. Rick Dickinson.
So we're the third week into our WhatsApp listeners group. So this week's new listeners, our new WhatsAppers, they did ask for a group name.
What's
Trampled Batters? But why? What? I don't know. Anyway, the new ones are that. So hello to why am I waving?
It's only a matter of time before we start getting bots in there, isn't it?
I know.
You know, they'll come up with a couple of comments about John's eyes, and then eventually they'll be trying to sell us a weight loss plan, which me and you are fucking going to probably take them up on.
Exactly. So hello, Nicola Gillen, Ian Taylor, James Doran, Nick Cameron, Craig Scott.
Did we do Rab Lament last week?
We did, yes.
Listen, we're sorry if we've missed you out and the welcome to the chat.
Also like to point out, Sparky may have made mention to it to me, Mark Graham,
right?
But he didn't contact you, Gary.
Well, you could.
No. I'm not adding unless you go through the proper channels, which is Facebook messaging or Twitter messaging the Trampled Bat. That's the only way you get in it.
But you added Big Mo.
I like him. Like Big Mo though. I'm kidding on Sparky. Sparky was driving back from somewhere down south and said he listened to the first 3 episodes back and said he'd never laughed so hard. So that was a nice little comment.
We love you too.
We love you too, Sparky.
So this week's listen. Oh yeah, if you do want to be added, a message on Facebook or Twitter or email,
go through the right channels.
Podcast@tramplebat.com and we'll get you the link and you can join the riveting chat of our listeners.
I tell you what, he's a wee fucking rebel, but he's a stickler for rules.
Our listener questions from Big Ralph Fenton.
Like our dog.
What was your first ever gig?
First gig on my own or first gig with Billy Sloan?
It's the same thing, isn't it?
Well, to be honest, Billy Sloan's at every gig everybody's ever been at. I've got 2 first gigs because I'm a show off. See, I think it was, I'd maybe just set my standard grades in 1995, and because I was doing alright in my exams at the time before I discovered beer. I must have been about 16. Do you remember they used to send out, see if you liked an album, see if you bought a CD, there'd be a postcard in it, but you would send it to Leamington Spa.
Yeah.
And that was you, because that's obviously one big house where every recording artist hung out. I sent off my postcard from Oasis singles, and I bought 4 singles, sent all the postcards back, just in case somebody wasn't in. Make sure they got it. So in the May, I get the postcard through saying that Oasis were going to be playing at Irvine Beach, in a big circus tent. So there was a crowd of my friends, none of whom listened to the podcast. It was about 8 of us, maybe 12 of us, all get tickets separate days. So we had this gig coming in the June of 1995. But in between then, that was going to be my first gig, right? In between then, and I remember my mum phoning up with a postcard in her hand. Yes, I would like 4 tickets. Do you take sugar in your coffee? And my mate, who just totally missed out on all the band music, a guy called Tarek Sheik, who had been like my best pal at primary, and then we hung out really hard at high school. He now lives in Melbourne. He just wasn't cool. Like, fucking loved Mariah Carey. You know, at 15, 16, that's just fucking suicide. Mariah Carey, and he was massively into Bon Jovi. And Bon Jovi were playing, I think, Ibrox. And then, do you know what? It'd have been May of 95. I can actually go, that's roughly, you know, I can put it down to the month, May of 95, playing Ibrox. And he didn't get tickets for that, but on the day that they were meant to play Ibrox, they showed up at Tower Records to do a concert on the second floor and then play down to the street below. And me and Taxi dodged school. Like, one more going to see Bon Jovi. I'm like, this is fucking... So we got a bag of cans, went to see Bon Jovi, and I remember sitting in the train, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And I was daubing in my hand the name of the percussion player, Tito. And I just thought Tito was fucking going, "What a stupid name." I drew Tito on my hand, and when Tito came out, I just waved at him with one hand, just with his own fucking name on it, Tito. So that was the first sort of worldwide band that I'd seen in the flesh. And he's really, really pale jeans and cowboy boots, Tito, and it was out the second floor window of Tower Records, just at in Argyle Street in Glasgow. Do you know what? He got a couple of 100 people, and then went to the Oasis gig the next.
Was that a CD signing as well?
No, I think it would have been 2. But they came out and played 4 songs, and then they fucked off to Ibrox to play the gig at night. But I always remember, you know, people go, "Yeah, my first gig was Joy Division at Manchester Poly, 1980. Nah, first fucking world famous band I seen live was Jean Bon Jovi.
So my first gig, so I moved through to Cumbernauld when I was 15, and became friends with a boy called Neil Morton.
Is this where you tell the story of NWA doing a block party in Linwood?
So when I left, I wasn't particularly big on music when I was about 14, 15,
Right.
but became really pally with Neil Morton and a boy called Craig Connor, who were big. Connor, that was called Connor. Big into music, loved Oasis, loved Ocean Colour Scene, loved Verve, and also loved Supergrass.
Right.
I was aware of Supergrass; they'd had some big hits, but I'd never really listened to them.
Right.
So Neil and I used to have a free period in 5th year, where we'd just get a CD, a portable CD player, fucking hell, and listen to a headphone each, and
a headphone each.
The Supergrass album, Seen the Light, had just came out, and they were playing Edinburgh Corn Exchange, and Neil went, "I've got 2 tickets, do you want to go?" And I was like, "Well, I've never been to a gig before, I'd like to go." So it's through an Edinburgh Corn Exchange. We both told each other's parents that the other parent was driving us to Edinburgh.
Amazing. The Corn Exchange is an absolute howler to get to.
We both got a half bottle of Buckfast. We weren't big drinkers at the time, so we drank that on the way in, absolutely fucking blazing, had no idea how to get to the gig. Did eventually via taxi. Didn't know how to get home, didn't know how to get the train home. Managed to follow 2 guys who were like, "This way is the Haymarket station."
3 years later, I made it back to Linwood.
Great gig.
From that cold, dead basement.
Great gig. We made it for the support act, who was a guy called Ed Harcourt.
Sancti Creation.
Was fucking brilliant. And that was then kind of where I started listening to music, where I went, I really liked Ed Harcourt, I'm going to now listen to him. And then he was then in NME talking about other people. And then it spread from there, where I started listening. So thanks to Neil Morton and Craig Connor, I probably got into music. And Supergrass were my first band that I'd seen live, and they were excellent.
And did they ditch you when you get into the Cortinas?
They don't like Cortinas, correct? They think it's very weak music.
Supergrass are phenomenal live.
Yeah.
Very underrated.
I was just thinking there.
I hope this is another white guy.
when you said Supergrass, so there used to be a Radio 1 roadshow in Ballard Park every summer.
Right.
And the summer that All Right by Supergrass came out, which was their
95.
first 95. So before then, I liked Michael Jackson and some Queen and the Spice Girls. I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. And then it was when I heard that song, and they weren't playing live at it; they were just playing it, and I was like, oh, that's actually what I like.
Aye.
That was the first song that I actually went, okay, this is it. But my first gig, I had a first gig failure. So there was a band called Straw at the tail end of Britpop.
Right.
So it would have been 1998.
Right.
So I'd have been 14, going on 15.
Right.
So they're
Same
playing
as me.
at King Tut's.
Right.
And I'd bought a ticket for me, my best friend, and my best friend's dad, who could take us. And then I also entered a competition on the official website to win tickets.
Right.
And I won another 2 tickets. So my dad came, and then my best friend's cousin Scott came with us as well, because we were all in the same class in school, and we all knew each other. And we all really liked this band.
And you really need to be friends with the kids of your parents' friends
Pretty
at
much.
that age.
So we were going up, and
She's no my auntie, but she is my auntie, if you know what I mean.
well, so my friend James that I was talking about last week. So we've been best pals since we were in nursery. So
He's your cousin, but he's not your cousin.
he's not my cousin, but his dad is my
He's
second
black.
dad. So we're going up, and I was like, look, I've done some reading about this. Obviously, at that age, I'd never been in Tuts before, but I'd read on it. I'd said, look, I know there's a bar downstairs, but we just need to walk past the door of the bar downstairs and go upstairs, and there's another bar in the venue.
Right.
Aye, right. I said, because we're not technically old enough to go in, but I think if we're with our parents, then it should be okay. So they were like, yeah, no problem. We walked in, took 2 steps through the door, and James's dad said to my dad, "Okay, you want a pint?" And the barman just went, "Have these guys got ID?" No, they're with us. We're going to the gig. We've got tickets for the gig. And, oh no, sorry, I can't let you in.
No.
Even if they're underage, you would need to have ID to see how underage they were. No, it's fine. They're not going to drink. We're their dads.
Their uncles. Who's not really their uncles.
They made us wait out in the street while they finished their pint.
I'm going to be honest. Me and my brother did spend a lot of time sitting in motors outside pubs and bookies as kids. She's like, there's a car park across, we'll be back in 20 minutes.
So I never ever got to see Straw, and they broke up after their first album came out, but I still think their album's really good. But the first band I did go and see was Placebo at the Barrowlands for their Black Market Music tour.
Black Market Music.
You know how when you're a kid and you're getting these first tickets, you're in school arranging who's going and getting all the money to the right people, and you've got to do it so far in advance.
Aye.
So when I got the tickets, I had a girlfriend, and by the time the gig came,
Did she live at your grand's?
aye. By the
Maybe
time
that's how your mates did know.
well, they did. By the time the gig came round, we'd broken up, but we were going to the gig together.
Right. Oh.
So we stood in the barras, and she kept accidentally stamping on my feet.
Where you keep the tip of your penis.
So my memory of the gig is just getting my toes trodden on for an hour and a half.
But we're Tuts going, if it's 14, he's alright. Do you know what I mean?
That's 14 or over.
I was
That's
14,
what's
but
the
we'd
crack?
had to have had ID.
I'm looking at the ID going 45, 33. You've got a bit of ID. You know, like going. Who has a bit of ID saying they're 14? Just a wee guy. Just a wee guy with freak out starey eyes going, I'm 14, honest.
Actually, I do remember I went up on the Saturday. I went back up to the Virgin Mega store in Argyle Street where I bought the tickets to try and get my money back. And the guy basically just pissed himself laughing.
That's a £14 life lesson. See, this summer, I'm taking my 2 kids, 7 and 10-year-old,
Rammstein.
to Rammstein.
Yes.
Because we couldn't get tickets for Insane Clown Posse. We're taking them to Belladrum.
Okay.
So we bought the tickets at Christmas, but with Belladrum you don't know who the lineup is, just buy them with good faith. So it ended up, first name announced, Amy McDonald. Second name announced, Paloma Faith.
Your daughter delighted?
No. Next two out the hat, the Charlatans.
Yes.
Next one out the hat, Fun-Loving Criminals.
Ooh.
Next one out the hat, Bobby Gillespie and the world famous Primal Scream. We have pulled this festival back.
Do you know what that's like? That is like putting on a Coupon at 3 p.m. on a Saturday, and your first two teams got a goal down,
Aye.
and then the goals come back.
Jeff Stellings went, oh, we've got a late rider here. Primal Scream. So, my two kids are into music. They will ask for stuff that they've listened to and say, have you heard this? And I like this, and they'll listen to a lot of the stuff that I play. Wee boy especially. So I'm looking forward to. I don't know how it's going to go with the 3 nights camping, but it is a pretty family friendly festival. So
Do you remember when we went to Belgium?
aye,
And
That was-
it's not going to be like that.
No.
It's not gonna-
walking through the campsite and seeing people pushing prams, and you and I were looking at each other going,
What
who
are
the
these?
fuck brings kids to a festival?
They've wasted this weekend for me. Look at their children looking at my eyes and judging my decisions. Like they don't know what I'm doing, but they know what I'm doing. So we'll see how we got on. But as a first gig, I think a festival's a sort of safe thing. Give them a go.
And they'll always remember the first time their dad lost them at a festival.
I can just see like
Well, you did lose a phone at that festival, which
then
we found it.
and then I found it again, which was brilliant because I had taken all the evidence. My wife at the time cheating on me was on that phone. So the photographs.
I'm going to need that back.
I need that for the fucking lawyer. Are they going to take these kids away from me?
And I'll need to take John to Belladrum again.
It's fucking I forgot all about that, but I remember going, I really need to get that phone after this pill. Rocked up at the Lost and Found and going, do you remember your passcode? I'm like, no, I don't have a passcode on it. And the woman says, you're too trusting. I says, that's why I need the fucking phone back. It's funny how you can laugh at your pain years
Later
later,
on,
isn't it?
So
I remember us laughing at it at the time, to be honest.
me and you.
Aye. Hey, I'm doing alright now, aren't I? I'm doing alright now.
So the other question we had on the we're 45 minutes in. The other question we had on the WhatsApp group was, will there ever be another Trample Bat afternoon out? John, you want to remind everybody, or anybody who missed it, what the first one was?
Yeah, we opened up to anyone who listened because we wanted to know who actually was hiding behind the massive numbers.
Yeah.
And we agreed on a
landslide.
Counting House meetup. I believe I was working the next day though, so I didn't get too mental, but some of you ended up in the sub club with, what was his name?
What do you mean, what was his name?
Mate, that was 2-3 years ago for me.
For you? What was it, a different...
Was it 2 years ago?
2-3 years in John's world, like this, like dog years. That's a lifetime ago.
I think at least 3.
Wow.
At least 3. There was. I know what you are fucking getting at.
The boy you kidnapped?
I did not kidnap.
I did.
I kind of look at it as when Jim Morrison had the sort of time out in the desert talking to the guide. I took. Does Cameron still listen to Pot? Cameron?
No, he's never been heard from since.
Well, I've not got him, and if you can't find him,
There's no proof.
Cameron came along. Cameron does a podcast, but I can't remember it. Can't remember the name. It was him and his friend. But if you remember it, we'll put it into the WhatsApp chat. That Cameron came for a couple of drinks, and I kind of co-opted him and says, "Listen, if you want to come to the sub club, you can come with us." I fucking gave him 20 quid for a taxi.
That's why he's never been seen since.
See about 2:30. He's like, I think I'm going to go home now. It was like, brilliant, good effort, Cameron. There's 20 quid. Got home in a taxi. Sent me a nice message the next day. So if they ever chat my door and say who is this week, I will go, look, how could he message me? Cameron, if you're listening and you want to go to the subway again, give us a shout, mate.
So
I get fucking slagged rotten. I wish somebody at 18 had says to me, going, stop listening to that Oasis and Bon Jovi shite that you fucking go to come and listen to some techno. I'd be like, what is this thing? Fucking had to wait to my 20s and find out myself.
Do you think we should do another one? If you promise not to steal MDLA?
I don't know. I wouldn't be able to help myself.
I think we should though.
I think we should try and arrange it for maybe June or July or something. Have another day out in Glasgow.
And go to the subway.
And maybe
I'll
you
go
can
to
go
the subway. Aye.
Go to the subway. Do you know what? There's loads of good fucking things on in Glasgow now. See between they've opened up the Archies as a sort of
Street food centre.
burger van thing. If there's an appetite for it and people fancy it, then yeah. But I'm just going to get fucking slagged again, aren't I?
You really, really can't take it. That's what I've learned about you, Chris, over the years. You love to dish it out, but you cannot take it.
That'll be in the headstone, won't it? Couldn't take a laugh. The prick.
So, Chris, you want to introduce a new feature?
Oh, yeah. I went through a crisis of conscience. I made a decision midway through last week, and that was to unfollow Kanye West on Twitter.
You and the million other people.
Do you know what, Gary? I'm going to take a chance here. You've got all the computer stuff in front of you. Can you access Twitter from there?
Yeah.
I want to play a game called Kanye West's Last 6 Tweets. Just where every week we'll at random see what Kanye's last 6 tweets said, and then I think this will be a springboard or a stimulus for more existential questions.
Okay, so you want me just to read them in chronological order?
6 to 1.
Give us them at one time. See if it's
tweets or tweets and replies.
Put ones.
I want tweets and replies.
Tweets and replies. Is that going to allow us to dig deeper?
Are we going to dig deeper in case he's bitten back at anyone?
Right. Okay. Right.
Okay. So
just an idea. Go on.
Number 6. Today I learned that a newly hired designer on the Yeezy team presented work that was not their own. This person has immediately been let go from the Yeezy brand.
Yeezy come, Yeezy go.
Number 5. So in a moment of inspiration, energy and excitement, I had posted this sketch and would like to acknowledge the true creator of this amazing work was Tony Spackman.
Well done, Tony.
So I guess somebody said...
Nigel's brother.
Somebody's immediately gone, why did you sack that person? You've been ripping people off as well. Number 4 is take a walk outside. Fresh air is healing. It's the difference between outside air and inside air.
Or do you think Kanye's saying, just get out of your space and go and have a look at the world? And I don't know, I've got a feeling that later on that Kanye's going to tell us that the answers come from within. Do they come from within, or do you need to go outside? I think there's going to be a dichotomy in Kanye's philosophy at some point.
Number 3 is a photo tweet. I love the 700 V2s. Wait. I don't know what that is, just some trainers.
Do you know what? See the amount of money that Kanye West and Adidas are investing in people, investing in shoes for people with club feet is just fucking amazing. I think that makes me a hater.
Number 2 is just the word hologram, and it's linking to a tweet from Mothership SG.
No, I'm not taking that as number 2. I want more Kanye text.
And number 1 is all music coming out of Yeezy Sound has to ride like the new Tesla. Yeezy Sound is Tesla radio.
Brilliant. So what, the new Kanye album is going to take out people at bus stops?
The boy's lost his mind.
I hope it continues for, you know, we got a couple of weeks out of this, a couple of sections out yet. It's good for me because I unfollowed him because he was just clogging up my timeline. But it allows me to dip in and have a look at, you know, what's current with Yee.
It was you know what, when his first...
You know what, George Bush does like black people, he just doesn't like Kanye.
Yeah.
Fucking did Barbara Bush not die?
No, that was before.
Fuck her then.
It's always sad when a Simpsons character goes.
What do you think of the did we discuss the revoicing of Apu?
We did, but not the latest thing where...
Because nothing's changed, has it?
No, it has... Hank Azaria has said he doesn't want to voice them anymore, and they should get in a ethnic voice artist.
See, when they said that they were going to get a authentic Indian in, I thought they were actually going to go and visit a reservation. I didn't realise it was from the subcontinent of India, Asia. John's shrugging here.
I didn't know it changed, so I like can offer nothing.
It hasn't changed yet. But they're saying that they shouldn't have a white guy making fun. But there's a lot of people come forward saying, yes, this is what has to be done. A poo pretty much ruined my childhood. People saying, thank you, come again.
Does make me wonder whether it's another...
Vern Troyer effect.
But it makes me think, is the next generation coming through going to be ultra small c conservative? And nobody should, is that actually the way society's going to go? And things that we've said will be judged really harshly and go, how could they think like that?
So what are we getting to? We're saying that a straight actor who's pretending to be someone that couldn't play a homosexual character.
Yeah, that's kind of what they're saying.
So then, in the same way that gay people need to be excluded from taking straight roles.
Yeah.
And then, but you're being bigoted and homophobic. So I think, I wasn't joking. I think we're pushing too far, and it's getting me a bit annoyed.
I don't know if you are too the generational thing. Do you remember El Dorado?
Note of it, but I never.
It was meant to be this sunshine soap, EastEnders in the Sun, and the BBC spent a fortune. And there was a girl in a wheelchair and that, and you're going, they've actually used a disabled actress for that. I'm going, if they'd used an able-bodied person in a wheelchair, would it be enough to save the fated programme? I don't think so. See, that was 1996, and I had discovered beer, and I spent a lot of time dogging school in my mum's front living room. The back room, the front. And did watch a lot of El Dorado. I've been off on a tangent here, a really important point. Hank Azaria's shit hot at doing hundreds of fucking voices. Why should he be penalised because you can do them all? See if you can do 50 voices, is he only allowed to do 32 because you maybe offend somebody? Yeah. Apu's a cartoon character.
Yes.
Cartoon character. I think I've invented a new
struggling?
genre there. I think my tongue's went.
Have you been licking my watch?
Did you get any nickel in here? Should Hank Azaria continue in the character?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. But
but he should. It really annoys me is he shouldn't. Him and his agent shouldn't be so concerned about apologising about doing it because it's good and funny.
Actually, I think I'd like to change my answer to no. But the reason for it is because they cancelled The Simpsons completely, not because he feels like he shouldn't be able to do it.
But the conversation's changed from when they cast the part. Like, I don't think they had 6 Indian voice actors in there and Hank Azaria, and they went, well, Hank's the best man for the job. They went, who can we get to do as many voices as cheaply as possible?
Well, do you know what I've just remembered is watching films with my grandpa, early 90s when I was 6 or 7.
Geez,
no, do you remember cowboy and Indian films were huge? Westerns were huge. Aye. Westerns, see, even the Indians in Westerns were played by white people more often than not.
Yeah.
Dressed up as Indians.
Have you seen the...
That was what it was before.
Aye. Have you seen the creators of South Park's first ever film they made when they were in uni?
Maybe 5 minute Spirit of Christmas.
No, they actually made a film called Cannibal the Musical.
I've never seen that.
And it's about the sort of...
It's about...
well, no, it's about the people heading west in America to find new land and stuff, but then one of them becomes a cannibal. But the Indians in it are played by Japanese guys.
Right.
And they're like, what's wrong? Do you not think we're Indian? Do we not look like Indian? It's really funny. Really well done.
But if you're telling a story, animation's different as well, isn't it? Right, here we go. Toy Story. Just a Toy Story. Who voices Buzz Lightyear?
Tim Allen.
Years in jail for coke. Get out of a 30-year sentence for shot boys mates and done 3 years instead of 30. Is that who you want playing your intergalactic policeman? Is it?
And should he be able to represent?
Is it?
And that's the answer. It's just...
It's a fucking cartoon. like, see if you look into anything.
Do you know...
You'll find offence.
Right, so... I didn't know it wasn't an Indian that did the voice.
That's how good Hank Azaria is and why he deserved the part.
But that's what I'm saying. This has become a big news story, and to me, I didn't ever think. I really hope that's an Indian doing that voice. I just thought this is a funny character.
Yeah, but is it funny because you're inherently racist?
Maybe.
Man,
I'm not. But
just goes round in a circle.
I don't watch Simpsons and ask myself those questions the same way I don't watch South Park and ask myself those questions when the Mongolian comes on.
Like see if they made Friends now. Would Gunter be an incel?
Mm.
And Joey would be done for rape.
There's just I just fucking pressuring people that he would have had to spend a long time out, wouldn't he? Like the world, there's just too many conversations on that. Do you know the conversation's changed? There's too many conversations. See Twitter. People are arguing on there about stuff I don't even fucking know things. It's fucking. I think I need to stop following everybody and start again. Just strip everybody out and go. Do you know what? Because I've curated that timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's my fault. I've picked these fucking idiots.
So, John,
Yo.
how was you back from Madrid today or yesterday?
Last night.
Last night.
Back from Mallorca last night.
Oh
Gary.
yeah.
So
Let's not make John's Madrid trip the focus of why 12 people went to Mallorca.
So last Saturday I went on a group holiday to Mallorca for my friend Alyssa's 30th birthday party.
Happy birthday, Alyssa.
Happy birthday.
Does she listen?
She doesn't listen. She doesn't listen to podcasts, but I can change that. So we went away for her 30th. So I was in Prestwick Airport, waiting for my flight, going through Twitter, which is curated by me.
Yep.
And Arsenal Tickets retweeted that there was a face value ticket available for Atletico Madrid versus Arsenal in the Arsenal end. And I thought to myself,
The Arsenal.
Mallorca to Madrid doesn't seem like it would be far to fly.
Right.
And I was right.
You're right.
It's 50 minutes. And it's only 35 quid each way.
That,
So I thought,
that is nothing to a
I
man
thought
means.
for a European semi-final, for an Arsenal fan, I've already got my ticket for the final in Lyon. This is fairy tale, this is meant to be. So I buy the ticket, book the flights, didn't say to anyone until I arrived and said to Lisa, I'm going to Madrid on Thursday.
Why did you not come up with like a hospital emergency or
I just
a
disappeared
sick
myself.
pet?
Get nickel poisoning.
So, for those who aren't in the WhatsApp group, I actually put the question out to the WhatsApp group, was it okay? And Welshie was the only one that actually said, definitely. You need to go. So I took that as being, that don't need to ask Lace or anyone else in the group. I've got one person sponsoring this. So I booked that up. The guy sent the ticket via UPS.
Go Bulls!
Monday.
Go Bulls! Is this a good idea? Is this a good idea?
Monday I get the UPS alert. Going to be Wednesday morning, it arrives. Perfect. Tuesday, get an alert. It's going to be Wednesday morning, it arrives. Perfect. Wednesday morning, get an alert. This is not going to be with you by till Thursday.
So you're in Mallorca.
Yep.
You've arranged for a special delivery,
To Mallorca.
but you've got to make sure that you're in.
Yes.
Cool.
So they go, it's Wednesday, it's going to be this time, and then we've decided to book a boat trip. So I phone up. I'd already phoned up on Monday. I knew this was happening. And I've said, look, can you deliver this to a UPS box and I'll go pick it up? Because I thought that'd be easier actually than it being returned and me having to find it. They went, no, we tried to deliver it. We couldn't get it delivered to the UPS box. It won't be there till Thursday. I was like, well, I now don't have a ticket. But I'm booked up, got my hotel. So I'm going anyway. And a guy, Ben, on Twitter, who I can't think of his handle, but I cannot thank him enough for his mate managing to miss his flight on Thursday morning. And this was always my gamble. I went, 7,000 Arsenal fans. Somebody's cunting this.
Aye.
Got there, just going through Arsenal Twitter, just going through tickets. And then finally the guy said, mate's not made his flight. Got a spare Arsenal ticket. Who wants it? Never reacted quicker to anything. Just be scrolling my timeline. Take it. Met him Madrid Square. Got my ticket. It felt like everything at that point turned round. Because it had been cloudy. not cold, but cloudy. Sun wasn't quite out. Minute I picked up that ticket. Sun.
Ooh,
Went back to my hotel to charge my phone. Went down to reception. Mate, where's the nearest rooftop bar? He laughed and went, upstairs. I was like, this is perfect. Upstairs, drinking cocktails. Then a group of guys came in. Seen it was myself. Started playing music over the speaker. Started talking to me, like, do you mind me playing my music? I was like, that's fine. Then they're then going, what are you here for? I was like, Arsenal game. I was like, what end? I was like, Arsenal end.
Aye.
And then
you don't.
I suppose I could have just been able to enjoy it.
You do look a bit Spanish.
And they kindly invited me to enjoy the rest of my day with them.
Making friends wherever he goes.
Making friends, man. I had an absolute great time. So that was Charlie,
Victor,
Charlie, Lee and Jack, the boys that I met, and they took me around to all their pals, went to game with them, bumped into them later when I was going to McDonald's, tried to drag me to a strip club, which I refused.
But you refused.
Because I was on a 6 a.m. flight back to Mallorca to the friends that I was on holiday with.
How considerate.
And the first thing I said to Lace was,
At least I didn't.
I came in and it was pissing down, and I went, I've just left 27 degrees sun for this. Oh. And but they had a good time without me as well, obviously. So.
How are you taking the breakup anyway?
So, but it was an experience. Although we didn't go through it, was an experience I would not turn around. It was perfect.
Yeah, good. That's taking a chance, isn't it?
Yes.
Taking a chance.
That's what life's all about.
Taking chances.
I wouldn't have done it. That'd be too much a shite bag.
You'd have been sitting there in the living room.
And pants on.
Aye, just like one of those fucking holiday apartments where the furniture's all made of wood and it's just got cushions where you touch. Going, I'm not going out today.
You got up to anything this week, Chris?
Nothing, but I've got an exciting thing tomorrow.
Oh.
What me and my partner found
Bank holiday Monday.
What me and my partner found was every time we had a bit of time to spend together, we always ended up in the pub. Sunday afternoons going, what do you want to do? And we always end up in the local and we thought, do you know what, it's not healthy. You know, it just, every spare moment, we need to be out doing different things. So when we were drunk round about Christmas, we wrote a list of 3 things each. Go and see if at any point one of us asks the questions going, what do you want to do tomorrow? We've got a list of ready-made things there. So it was my birthday a couple of weeks ago, 32. And she got me vouchers for this thing I've been dying to try. I'm going to go to the deprivation tank tomorrow.
Oh!
Sensory deprivation. I think for an hour and a half. With the Epsom salts.
Oh, brilliant.
Pitch dark, floating. Just
in darkness on your own.
Aye.
Are the two of you doing it, or are you just you?
No, there's 2 tanks that sit next to one another. Partners in one, I'm in the other one. I think it's about an hour and a half. You can do it longer, but I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go. Because...
I was Googling this. This is it.
See when...
it's going to be awesome.
See when we were on the podcasting, I was doing lots of other good shit. We both listen to a lot of podcasts, John. Do you ever get into the guy that was on Joe Rogan, Wim Hof?
No.
Fucking love Wim Hof. He's my 4th favourite Dutchman. We can play that game in the WhatsApp. And it's these breathing techniques and sort of meditation just to boost your immune system and
100% in, 20% out.
Yeah, breathing in, letting go. Breathing in, hyperventilating, holding your breath. Just trying to get the oxygen round about your body. Love the guy. So bought into all that about a year ago. Really enjoying it. Fucking, have you ever tried the meditation apps? Try to get sort of
Headspace makes me angrier than I've ever been.
Do you know what? I like getting the sort of 10 minutes in the day and just emptying your head. You know, just you're not thinking about something. I like that 10 minutes, but so I read up a wee bit more and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to try this sensory deprivation tank. You fill the thing up, just close the lid and you just sit there floating. So I'm going to go and do that tomorrow. Really looking forward to it. 1 o'clock in Edinburgh. So the report will be next week. What I'm going to do.
Excellent.
Do you fancy it?
Aye, a lot.
Yep.
I think it'd be brilliant.
I think you get 20 minutes, half an hour in, and because they heat the water up to your body temperature, you get the floating sensation. And because you're not touching anything, the sides or the bottom, you do kind of, where does my skin and water end and meet? You have that.
See, when I was first getting physiotherapy on my back,
have you got a sore back, mate?
Shut up. I asked a listener about this,
right,
and they said they didn't know. They knew that I had a sore back, but they didn't know how.
Did you message a listener saying, "Do you know I've got a sore back?"
Pretty much, yeah. When I was getting acupuncture,
right,
I felt like what you were saying. Like I felt really relaxed and like it was a great time of peace.
Yeah.
And I do wonder whether, in fact, the acupuncture didn't really do anything. It was just the only half an hour I ever had where I just sat and didn't think anything.
Aye. Well, full disclosure, well, I really love gear, right? And I know it's not good for me. And I don't get wasted often, right? But I became obsessed fucking reading up about see like the DMT.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the sort of Wim Hof thing going, well, can your body produce it naturally? Like, is there something your pineal gland going, can you open it up a wee bit? Your third eye, not that one, the one in the middle of your head. Can you do it yourself? So I started looking into the meditation, going, so I genuinely do feel much better. Then maybe about a year ago, do you know what, a year ago you can't do it now, but you could order magic mushrooms and they would just post them through your door. Just sitting in my back garden. Fucking
Can I deliver a ticket on time though?
wonderful time. Do you know what? They delivered them next door. See, the first time. And I thought, do you know what? As Kanye West told me, the answers are within. So I'm like, fuck it, sensory deprivation tank. I'm going to fucking start speaking to the machine dwarfs. So I'll give you the full debrief next week.
You're going into the tank sober to try and naturally.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. The vouchers were a lovely birthday treat, but they were cheaper than going to Peru and going for a 3-day ayahuasca ceremony. How could I not say front room and I could say ayahuasca? What a fucking dick.
So
Sample Bat listeners day out, it's going to be an ayahuasca ceremony at Loch Lomond. We're going to have a sweat lodge. There will be shaming.
You've been forced to take mushrooms on the way in.
Aye.
Sugar sweets will be provided if you want out the trip.
Aye.
some dip daps.
Yep.
So I'm trying to make better decisions.
We've got a banhammer that we might end up making this episode a bit longer, but who cares? So, Chris and John.
But we'll just put the banhammer. We'll just give that to the Patreon listeners. Thanks very much for your support. It's allowed us to upgrade the equipment. We really appreciate it, and we hope you enjoy this extra segment on Patreon.
That's how I was able to get an Apple Watch. So the banhammer this week is giving animals human emotions, and then an addition by John of and human names.
I understand the names part that I've maybe overstepped the mark, because there is only so many names you could give. You would have every dog being
I'd really like to have a dog.
a Muttley or a something. The dog would just be the same name, right? So I understand that a little bit, but the human emotions thing. Do you know what? For the first time ever, my mate Quigley, my best mate Quigley, best pal, got a dog, called it Harris, but I have never seen Quigley react this way with anything.
It's the personality change, isn't
it? Everywhere. It's on every Instagram post. I've never seen Quigley post a picture of his wife. Never.
Should we do that? Should we put up a picture of Quigley's wife?
We could, yeah. It's only if Harris is in the photo that the two of them will be in a photo. Like, legitimately. That's the only time. But it's everything.
Do you speak to him openly about it, or is him learning?
My best man speech for him was 50% just about how his Instagram was doing my tits in, and how this dog has replaced me.
That's what I'm saying about a cull on your timeline.
Start with your best pals.
Aye.
But the dog. I think it's more people's emotions with the dog as well that really upsets me. Just the way it's just.
See the way
it's not a baby. It's not a child.
See the way you can be having a conversation with somebody about a serious subject. Your next door neighbour going about the Brexit negotiations. Do you think we're going to get a deal or be able to stay part of the single market? And then a dog shows up. So 1 minute they're saying, yeah, I don't think Theresa May is going to be tough enough at the negotiating table. Oh, look at this wee man who's got a cheeky face. Look at who's that? Chubabasca. I'm standing there going, you were fucking talking there.
And what kind of biscuits on offer?
This four-legged parasite shows up. All of a sudden, you've reverted to the nursery chat.
And again, if we're going to have full disclosure, when John turned up today, I was sitting outside on a bench with a cat, going, "No, it's all right. It's just John. Don't worry about it." But I didn't do like a childish voice. I just talked to my cat.
I did then hiss at it though a little bit. I kind of to get it to move.
I don't.
Do you know what? My partner's got 2 cats, and she loves them.
And your 2 cats are lovely, Chris.
She loves them, and do you know what? I try really hard to keep it to a minimum. You know, just see if she's away working, or she'll be an overnight somewhere, and it's me and the cats. I put their chin out, I put their water out. It's functional. But see when she's there. See if I'm sitting on the couch. There's one of them in particular jumps up the left hand side of the couch and then uses me as a fucking roundabout.
Just wants to be close to you.
Just keep. No, but no one to sit in me. Like I would never sit with an animal on my lap. That to me is just fucking madness. Running about, fucking shit, and then you're going to come in and sit in me. No, thank you.
I think it's actually just dogs I don't like now that I'm talking about this.
Do you know, I didn't like any animals. See, till I lived with these 2 cats, I could fucking put up with a dog. Because at least you get something out of them.
I used to like my dog,
What was your dog called?
Sasha, after Sasha.
What, the Tsar's 4th child?
Digweed just sounded like a stupid name for a dog.
Digweed. And I realised that the problem is with me. People should be allowed to take joy in whatever they like. If it's through pets, it's through a badminton club, they should be allowed to do it. But see, when I'm sitting there feeling tense and there's just something circling me, I'm like, why are you doing this to me? It fucking, it's no big incident. It's just the chip erosion of your own comfort. But they make my partner so happy, and it wears me down. And then she does it, her mum does it. Going, who's got a wee cheeky face? I'm going, I've got a cheeky face. How come nobody's fucking talking to me? Is that what it is? Is it because people aren't paying me enough attention?
I think jealousy.
I think that's what it is with me as well.
What, if I took a fucking shite in the garden, nobody's picking it up?
See, my cat's very chilled and won't jump up on you, and she'll come and sit beside you.
Chilled or doesn't like you?
No, my cat. Don't you even suggest.
You don't know. He's just giving it human emotion, love.
After I've licked my own arsehole here, he's going to put out some food for me. Get rid of the taste of my arsehole at my mouth. Oh, you wee cheeky.
Do you know what to do? See if you want to believe that dog's a human. Put it outside, right? In a hut. Don't feed it for 4 days. Then go in that hut with the dog.
Right.
And see the love that it shows you when it's chewing off your fucking leg.
No,
they're fucking wolves. that's all they are that are house trained.
No, dogs aren't dogs. Dogs are an idea. We have bred animals to a point. House. But as cats are still... Cats are fucking wild animals. Dogs aren't. Dogs are domesticated, but you can't domesticate a cat.
I don't know, my cat won't go to the toilet outside.
I don't think it would take a lot for a dog to go mental.
No, I thought you were going to say there, see if you want to see, give a dog human emotions. Fucking let it drive an Uber. They can't fucking do any worse than the clowns that are doing it now. Maybe a fucking Uber driver will come up Bath Street the right way.
Chris, you have really cottoned on to a very profitable idea. A self-driving car that comes with its own dog.
I only eats biscuits.
And you can say, I want a wee pug to take me into town, and you pay extra for having a wee dog in there.
Do you know what fucking Uber would do? Uber would fucking... They'd have an Alsatian doing it for 4 biscuits. Uber would cultivate a terrier that would do it for 2 and tell them it was fucking progress. So, ban hammer.
It's Uber, right? You want to ban Uber?
They're given human emotions. I'm all for... wait, what is the actual banhammer question?
It's the humans, it's not the dogs. It's giving animals... treating animals like humans rather than like animals.
Does that include like putting clothes on animals? Because I fully
100%.
agree with that.
Oh my god, aye.
100%, mate. But
it doesn't like having clothes on. That's why it struggles when you fucking try to put the clothes on it.
I see, if you're going to do that, at least fucking shave its own clothes off it.
It's your body warmer joke. I'm fucking roasting. My paws are freezing.
If you're going to put a fucking spaniel in a gilet, get some Amac on it before. Don't double up in the heat. Dogs die in hot gilets.
So you're banhammering it?
Mate, I've only got a 33% vote, same as you guys. I'm the loudest.
And John, you are?
Aye, definitely.
Gary, argue back.
I think there's a level. I think there's definitely people who take it too far, but I think on the whole I'm going to have to say no, but it goes in anyway.
Boom.
It's not the animals who I despise anyway, it's the humans.
Although I do concede that my cat's own name that was given to it by its previous owner, not me, of Lisa Stansfield, is fucking insane. I still love her.
Do you sing the song when you go looking for it at night?
Yeah. I've got a wee stereo that I just hold up. She comes back to me.
Right, we've give an extra long podcast this week
Oh, and also we need to thank Lucy from Paris, who is the only person who's got in touch to say, yes, I listened to the end and heard you saying, get in touch if you've listened to the end. Who also said, you're doing raclette wrong.
Right, okay.
It should only be vegetables.
Rather than the meat?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
She's a vegetarian, but
Yeah.
she is in France and very cultured, so...
Lucy, I'll take your advice to the point until I find that you've got a chihuahua called Terry.
And if she can recommend any places in Lyon for a nice restaurant for the Europa League final, that'd be great.
That's serving raclette properly.
That's like somebody going, oh, you're from Scotland? I'm going to Inverness, where should I stay?
Right, so that's done?
Yep.
See you next time. Ugh, that was horrible.
You've done it.
See you next time.
You've done it now.
So, no, he can chop that in and go, yeah, next time.
See you